Because if it doesn't, I'm not going to put it anymore. Because I help your hubby out for that.
I know, and see, I don't know if you figured out why CJ complains. I mean, he does a ton of typing, but he can't copy and paste. He has to type everything out by hand.
C and the paste is Control V. It's really fast.
Oh, so if he does Control C and Control V?
Right. Control C to copy, Control V to paste.
So
Okay,
that's like Word.
Yeah, anything that you want to copy. Did that come up? It's out there. Did it come up?
Okay, hold on, I'm looking. Okay, I have, hi Sarah. Hi Sissy, thank you for sharing, Sissy.
It's just above Sarah.
Okay, do it again right now. Do it quick. And we're trying to see if when Dee puts something out there, types it in, if it comes up. It's funny because I've seen it come up with my husband, so why wouldn't it come up with you?
It doesn't come up with your link?
Mm-mm. Okay, so everyone out there, we're trying something. Dee has just copied and pasted the link to my website in the chat stream, and I'm not seeing it. Are y'all seeing it? Do y'all see the chat stream? And the chat stream, do y'all see my hi Paige? Nothing from Dee on my side. Yeah, Sarah said the same thing. Nothing from Dee on my side. Okay, so now type it out. Like, don't copy paste it. Type it out and see if it works. All right, we're going to try something else. Thank y'all for being our guinea pigs this morning. We're just trying a little bit of, Poor Dee, she thought she was putting all this information out there and nothing was going on.
I can't believe that. Okay. One.
Thank y'all for sharing my live. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Lola. Hi, Paige. Hello, it's Jules. Thank y'all for the gifts and for sharing my live. I appreciate it. Let's see. We're doing a little, for those of you who are joining, my moderator is seeing. Good morning, Angie. Good morning, Deliz. Oh, there, that came through.
Okay, I can't put .com.
Oh, okay. So apparently she can't put .com.
Yep, it won't accept it.
Good morning, Michaela. So someone else can try. Michaela, can you try this for me, please? We're going to try it. So Dee was trying to put the website, and she said when she put .com, it wouldn't come through. Can you try typing ChristyGodwinPsychicMedium.com and putting it in the comments and see if it comes through? We're doing some social media stuff here. We're trying to see what works and what doesn't. How are y'all today on this happy July 3rd? Everyone have big plans for the 4th? I was doing some prepping last night and then this morning. Thank you, Lola, for the gift. I appreciate you. This card read is for Lola. We're going to do a couple of card reads and then we're going to go into Spirit Led. And then probably Psychic. Someone was asking me yesterday about Psychic. Okay, this is for Lola. Oh, wow, I haven't seen that card come up in a while. I can't say it's my favorite either, Miss Lola. I'm sorry. Okay, Michaela, did you put it in the comments? Headed to the lake. I'm actually headed to get flowers. Oh, I'm sorry, Sissy, for your dad. Not too much. Ginny is in Montana. Sarah's running partner is out of town. I didn't see anything come through for Michaela. If she typed it in, I didn't see it.
Not with a .com, it won't work. Okay, now I know.
All right, very interesting. But it's funny because I thought I had seen CJ put a .com on there and it come through. I have to ask him about it.
Yeah.
I'll ask him. Oh, yeah, no. Michaela said she did it 3 times and we didn't see it. So it must be that .com. Isn't that interesting? If you put my website with a .com, it doesn't come through. Space in between. Huh. That might work. A space in between the Christy Godwin Psychic Medium and the .com. Put a space in between. Very interesting, the things you learn. Okay. This is for, who did I say this was for, Lola? Yes. Yes.
Okay,
this is...
I put a space.
Yes. It came through. Thank you for the heads up there. Thank you, Sarah. All right. Miss Lola, the first card we have here is the Queen of Cups. This is a beautiful, so the Queen across all the cards is about that divine feminine, that nurturing love. For those of you just joining, I always start out with a couple of card reads, then we go into spirit led, and I finish up with psychic. That's usually the rotation, unless I get caught up in spirit led and don't do psychic. But anyway, here we go. The Queen of Cups is about that compassion and that nurturing, and it's really about healing. It's about healing at the soul level. It's about healing yourself and knowing that you have everything in your hands to heal. You're very powerful, sitting with that divine energy. Now, this is a card that I said is not my favorite. It's the Tower card. The Tower card is sudden moving energy. It's like the rug has been jerked up from under you at sudden change. It's not like, oh, let's just start heading in this direction. It's like, oh, 180. It is also, a lot of chaos and just upheaval. So now, this card is in between two beautiful cards. So what this is telling me is that this upheaval is, you're going to really attack it and respond to it in a way you never have before. Because we're starting with the Queen of Cups, which is this divine, beautiful energy. It's all about healing yourself. I'm hearing, Lola, that you have really been working on yourself. You've really been healing those inner wounds, doing a lot of inner child work, that shadow work. You've really been working on yourself. Then you have this Tower card come up, and you respond with Temperance. You respond with balance and harmony and calm and patience. So you're going to recognize this upheaval. We can't go through life without upheavals. Let's just be clear on that. No one can go through lives without upheavals, no matter how evolved you are. It's about how you respond to them. And you are going to respond in a way you never have before. It's a way that is going to be rewarded by the universe, that you're creating energy that is going to be, oh, look, she's on the path. Let's send rewards her way of the energy matching where she's headed. You're ending with the Two of Cups. So this upheaval that happens and the way you respond is going to create some stronger relationships around you. We've all been through times where there's upheavals. And when you are addressing that elephant in the room, you can do it in a manner that blows things up and causes detriment to relationships, or you can do it in a way that is more balanced, more harmonious. You're responding with compassion and curiosity. And it's because of your reaction to this, Miss Lola, that the relationships around you become stronger. All right, thank you, Miss Lola. It's actually a beautiful reading. Even though it was a Tower card, it was very beautiful. It was a sign that you were absolutely on the right path. You've done a lot of healing, and that will be rewarded. I want to thank everyone who is liking and sharing my live. If you haven't done so yet, please click that follow button. I am on July 18th. I'm sorry. Let me see. Someone who is a property manager for us just texted me. Let me see what he said. Interesting. That's unfortunate. Okay. All right. Let me shoot that energy off because that wasn't the news I wanted to hear. Let me just shoot that energy off. Whew, get out of here. Okay. I have a free event on July 18th where we'll be doing some card readings from the People of Divine Collective. I will be doing a mediumship reading, and just knowing that when you go to free events like that, there is a lot less people on, so you have a better chance of getting a reading, and also allow you to ask questions more because it is a smaller group. All right, this is going to be for Pam. Okay, someone says, Pam, she doesn't spirit-led readings. I don't know if that means I do. I do spirit-led readings. I do spirit-led. I do a couple of card readings, and then I do spirit-led. Spirit-led is up next. I'm just going to do a couple of... I think Baby Love meant to say I do spirit-led. She said she doesn't do, but I think she meant to say I do spirit-led. Okay. This reading is for Pam. There we go. Oh wow, some of the same energies. Did y'all see? Y'all, I don't know if y'all heard how many times I shuffled those cards. Like the whole time I'm just chit-chatting and talking, I'm shuffling. And then I said, okay, this reading is for Pam, and I shuffled until it said to stop. And still 3 of the cards from the last reading just came up, just in a different order. Isn't that interesting? Did you see how many times I shuffled those? They mean different things, though. In each reading, they will mean different things. We're starting off with the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is about disappointment and being abandoned. And I'm feeling that you weren't abandoned. Wow. I've already done a couple of meetings today. Can y'all tell? I'm starting to lose my voice. This is like my 3rd hour of talking today. And I still have 3 more to go after this one. Okay, so this 8 of Cups is about disappointment and feeling abandoned, just kind of having withdrawal, escapism, like this can't really be my reality. So how do you get out of that? How do you pull yourself out of that abandonment type feeling? You do it by leaning into your Queen of Cups energy, which is divine feminine, having compassion for yourself and those around you. This card I'm feeling is about not only having compassion for yourself, but there's looking around you and having the awareness, you know what, I'm not the only one hurting here. Who else can I create compassion for? Because sometimes whenever we are channeling compassion, not only are we feeling compassion for ourselves, we're channeling it through us and putting on other people. It creates a flow. There has been some sudden change, like this. Your feeling of disappointment and withdrawal and what you need to do to make it better happened from a sudden change. You had this huge Tower card moment. You feel like your life is in upheaval and it's just, you can't even imagine this is your reality right now. You are going to get a new balance. You are going to create a state of harmony for yourself. You're going to create a feeling of finding meaning in what has happened. And you do that by really, again, leaning into this Queen of Cups, that divine feminine energy. All right, thank you, Miss Pam. Thank you for letting me read you. I appreciate it. I want to thank everyone who is liking and sharing my live. If you haven't done so yet, please click that follow button. I have a free event coming up on July 18th. We will have readings there. There will be people in the Divine Collective there doing card readings for everyone. You'll be asking questions. I'll be answering the questions, so make sure you bring them. Go to my website to register for that Christy Godwin Psychic Medium under the events section. It's free, but you have to register to get the Zoom event because it's a Zoom event and it's talking about what we do in the Divine Collective. But the event itself is free and there's absolutely no pressure or cause to do anything after that. Okay, I want to thank everyone who is liking and sharing my live. Thank you. Let's see, who has shared my live a lot? Y'all are so sweet to me. I appreciate it. Everyone has always done such a great job. All right, this card read is for... Oh, y'all popped off my screen. Who was it? Oh my goodness, I just lost them. Tiffany, that's who it is, Tiffany. Thank y'all for liking and sharing my live. Thank you, Tiffany, for liking and sharing my live. This reading is for you. Thank you, Jaylene, for the hashtag FYP. Thank you. All right, Miss Tiffany, let's see what's going on for you. Okay, very good. The July 8th is actually our card readings for the Divine Collective. If you want to join that, go right ahead. I was about to say some information about the cards. I am using a tarot deck, which is based on the original Rider-Waite deck. That's broken up in 2 components. One is the Major Arcana and the other is the Minor Arcana, and the Minor Arcana is then broken down into 4 parts. Why I'm saying that is because, Tiffany, you got all 4 of your cards are major arcana, which means there's some big energy going on in your life. Just very powerful energies at play. The first card we have is the Hierophant energy. The Hierophant is about rituals, it's about recognizing your limitations and practicing forgiveness. Also, it can be about tradition and institutions and doing things the way you think they should be done. Doing something in the way, and now, yes, this doesn't always mean the same for each person. That's how you read them intuitively. Each card does have a meaning, but then you apply it intuitively. And so for you, Miss Tiffany, it is really about making sure you're walking your talk, which I feel you are. But there are some people around who are trying to persuade you not to. They're trying to blur the lines and what you feel like is appropriate behavior. I know that because the next card up is the Hanged Man, which is telling me to take some time out by yourself, take some time out to really sit and pause, surrender to the flow of the universe and see where it is leading you. You want to make sure you are standing in fairness. You want to make sure you're in a position of taking all of the information at play, analyzing it, and reacting in a manner that is fair, truthful, and just projects a quality all the way around. You know, this same energy that I just talked about in that Justice card is coming up 3 times in this reading with a different component. There's only one card not talking about this. So please make sure that this is something that you are at putting to work in your life, because if it's coming up this strongly and you don't, things will go awry. So I could read these cards till doomsday, but I'm going to put it in a way that is so everyone watching can do what I'm about to tell you to do, and it will make changes in your life. When you look at any given situation, there is only one choice. And I know people say, no, there's always tons of choices in a given situation. That may be. But there is one choice that will take any situation to a higher octave. If you can't find the choice that you know is 100% spot on the way you would like to see happen, which choice is going to take your situation to the higher octave? I'm not talking about revenge. I'm not talking about the way sometimes we like to play things out in our head and see things go. This is about taking energy to a higher octave so that you know you're walking away from a situation being rewarded by universal energy, and also knowing that you can live with yourself and you're proud of how you maneuvered in that environment. All right. Thank you, Miss Tiffany. I hope that reading resonated with you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So now we're going to roll into some spirit lead. Here we go. I can feel it. I can feel the pressure, like people wanting some spirit lead going on. That's so funny. All right. Put my cards away. Let me take some supplements here. I know. Make sure I got them all. I have to take them a little at a time because I take in supplements to Choco Horse. And I'm not looking. Thank you, Chelsea. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good. Dee is a great barometer. I love it when she steps on. And when she sees me and your energy feels good. Dee is very good at telling whenever my counts are up or down or whatever. My last tumor marker test was up a little bit, even though scans were okay. I'm on a trial of a tumor marker, and that tumor marker is has been a very good indicator for me. It's in trial. It's not always a great indicator for everyone. It's a great indicator for me, and it was up. So I doubled down on some things that I needed to be working on, and I've been feeling good. And Dee says my tumor markers are down, so we'll see. I took a blood test on Tuesday I took a test. I don't know if y'all just saw my TikTok that I put out about that. It was the PSA, public service announcement. It was about when I went to the doctor. Okay, so y'all know I'm on blood thinners from some blood clots I had after COVID. Well, every single month I have to have this shot. Yeah, my pants, that's right, Paige, my pants. I have to have a shot every month to completely block estrogen production in my body because my cancer is estrogen fed. And I wore white capris. That was so stupid. That was so not smart of me. Blood thinners, shots in each hip, white capris. Don't do it, people. I'll put some stain stick on them. I'm washing them. We'll see if it comes out. We might have to do it a couple of times, but yeah. And the poor sweet nurse was like, "Oh my goodness, oh my!" I was like, "Oh my goodness, don't worry about it. You're just you couldn't help it." All right, let's see who we got going on here. I have a gentleman here. I was about to say a dad energy and he stopped me, but I am hearing a name Joe around him. Joe or Joseph. Okay, tell me a little bit about yourself, Mr. Joe. Okay, Joe liked to play cards. He liked to smoke. And he got serious about his card playing sometimes. He is showing me that I'm just hearing good old boy. He wore jeans a lot, but his manner of dressing up, I was like, where have I seen those before? Back in the South, some of the older gentlemen used to always wear just those colored pants or like colored jeans or something. That was his way of a little on the spot scrub. Should come right out. Thank you, Nisi. I would certainly try that. Dawn cold water on the spot and scrub it. I'll do that. They're in the washer now. If my stain stick didn't work, I'm so trying that. Before I dry them. Yes, I get it. Okay. We have this gentleman here, Joe or Joseph. He liked to play cards. He smoked. He is showing me that he wore just very casual guy. His way of dressing up was like those, I think they were Wranglers. Maybe not Wranglers, but they were like colored jeans that he used to wear. He's also showing me, I'm feeling he was an inspector of some sort. He is showing me looking at a house like this. I see him going to different people's houses and looking at the house and talking to them about it. So he was an inspector, a contractor. Contractor doesn't feel right. It feels more like I'm looking at these people's houses. I'm inspecting it. So he was an inspector of some sort. He's letting me know that he did work most of his life. If he retired at all, he was not retired very long before he passed. He's also letting me know that he was kind of quiet. Not that he didn't have an opinion. He just wasn't going to yak all the time. Okay, so I'm going to recap. If this gentleman fits you, please put a yes in the comments. Good morning, Fanny. Please put a yes in the comments or mine, something like that, so I know he belongs to you. I want to thank everyone who is liking and sharing my live. I want to thank Dee for, look up all of Dee's comments. I'm getting all your comments now.
As long as it doesn't have .com.
All right. Doing a good job. I'm seeing them all. Good job, Dee. If you haven't done so yet, please, yes, but not inspector. Okay, looks like we're with Lisa here. Let me, as she's coming on, okay, I'm going to ask Lisa to go live. Oh, Lisa, request to go live with me. It's not letting me request you, so there's two people down at the bottom, a pink person and a blue person. Click on that person, request to go live with me, and then I will accept. Okay. So I want to thank everyone who is liking and sharing my live on July 18th. I do have, hold on, let me, interesting. I do have a free event coming up. You have to go to my website, Christy Godwin Psychic Medium, to register for that. And we're going to be doing some free readings, some card readings, and all kinds of things. How are you, Lisa?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. And now, is this your dad?
Yes.
Okay, very good. I wasn't even sure. I was reading a text from one of my kids and came back and I heard, Dad, 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 that's where you are, Dad. So he's being funny because I can get squirrel brain. And so I was reading that from my kids, making sure I didn't need to respond. And before I could even recenter myself on what I'm doing, he was like, Dad, I'm Dad, 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 Dad.
That sounds like him.
He was doing it funny, like, focus, focus, I'm dad, focus. It's very funny. Okay, so now what did your dad do for a living? What am I getting this inspection and energy out of him? What did he do?
That is the part that I really don't know.
Okay, what did he do?
He actually worked in a factory, but maybe it could have been an inspector there. But
Yes. Was he like in quality assurance or something?
gosh, it's been so many years. I don't really recall.
Okay, very good. If there is someone who is still alive and you could ask them, just because now I'm curious, I'd appreciate you messaging me later after you find out and let me know. Because I feel like I think that's what he probably had worked his way up in the factory till he got to the point where he was a supervisor or an inspector, something where he had to oversee something. Because I saw him standing there looking, like I knew he was looking for quality, making sure everything was okay. So it would make sure if he had moved up to that.
Okay.
He liked to play his cards now, did he?
Yes.
He showed me that. That was very funny. He could get serious, maybe not with his grandkids and all of that, but he could get serious about his cards when he was playing with his friends.
Very competitive.
Yes, I would say that. He also, I don't know if you knew this about him, and I'm about to tell his secret, and he's doing on his chest like, me? Like, not me, but he could also cheat.
Oh, that sounds like him too.
He showed me that. But when I was about to rat him out, he's like, what? Like, I am offended. Not really, because that's the way I am, but I am going to pretend to be offended. Yeah, this guy's very funny. Dee's laughing at me acting him out, but yeah, he's funny.
He was kind of dramatic in a way.
Yeah, no, he was, and that is exactly, you can see that the way I always say it's not what spirits give me, it's also how they give it to me. And you can see I am being much more dramatic with this than but it was humor to him. Like his drama was kind of humor.
Yeah.
Now he's letting me know, Lisa, who around you that is still alive, who's been having some heart issues?
Goodness. I can't think of anyone offhand.
How's your heart been feeling? Have you been having any racing heart or anything like that?
No, they did say at one point my blood pressure was high. Um,
Very good.
and I was having some issues, but it's been under control now. So,
Okay, very good. That's exactly what he's talking about. I didn't want to scare you. I knew he was talking about you to begin with.
okay. Okay.
But I didn't want to scare you. And I was like, I thought I would go into it gently, but since you didn't pick up what I was laying down, I was like, let me just come right
Yeah,
out.
I did have a few tests and everything's fine. So,
Okay. Your dad is circling me back to that, but he is showing me that everything may be fine, but you want to keep a close eye on it.
Okay.
This health issue that you're having has the potential to go sideways on you. It won't as long as you're keeping an eye on it.
okay. Good.
And I have a feeling that you're not doing something he would like you to be doing. So I asked what that is. And there's been some kind of upheaval, some chaos in your life that's been causing you some stress. Do you know what he's referencing?
Well, I do have some other health issues, and I probably don't, exercise as much as I should. But we've had some stress as far as just busy lives, taking care of my in-laws' house, cleaning it out, so forth.
That's more of what he's talking about, like this outward chaos and things that are going on around you that's causing you extra stress.
Yes, definitely.
And it's funny you said exercise, because the next thing he was showing me was the way he wants you to compound that is to make sure you're getting out and walking. And I know you've been moving enough. I get that you've been active enough, but he is showing me you getting out and really relaxing and not like power walking, just walking through the neighborhood, saying hi to people. It looks like you also haven't been really communing with your friends much lately. You've been just nose to the grindstone. Does that resonate with you?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. And so it's just a reminder. He's like, that mess will be there. You take care of yourself.
Yes. Yeah, we've had a lot going on.
It's a reminder to, just slow down. That stuff will still be there, and take care of yourself. Make sure you're still enjoying life. Now, do you have grandbabies?
I do.
Do you have a newer one?
She just turned 3.
Okay. Okay. He is showing me 18 months. Is there a baby around you who is 18 months?
Not on my side, but on my husband's side.
Okay. Okay. So on your husband's side, there is a baby who's about 18 months.
Uh-huh. Yes.
So is this your step grandbaby?
No, 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 it's my husband's, well, it's our nephew's little boy.
Oh, okay, very good. I was confused as to why you were saying that because I felt like that everyone was y'all's together, so I couldn't figure out why you were saying your husband's side. I'm just figuring out what your dad is saying about this nephew's little boy. I know that he is not your grandchild, but you feel very connected to him. So the next time you're around this little boy, if you feel like this cord going from you to him, or you feel very connected to him, it's because you are.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I ever say something that doesn't fit with your belief system, please let it go.
Okay.
You've spent past lives with this little boy.
Interesting.
So if you meet this little boy and you feel very connected to him, just know that is why. Your dad is also talking about that he is the one who has been messing with whatever you listen to the radio or the music on in your car. I know I used to say radio, and no one listens to the radio anymore. But he's been messing with whatever you listen to the music on. Have you noticed that?
I have not. Are you talking about like turning it off or just like static or?
It could be any of those. Hold on, let me see what he is. I feel like I'm hearing music and then it's going to static and then it's coming back. So I feel like I'm just about to mess with it. I'm hearing music, it goes to static, I'm about to mess with it, and before I can really start messing with it, it goes back to music. So that's what he's referencing.
Okay.
He's always, oh, this is a good one, Miss Lisa. I love
Uh-oh.
it. Do this right. You put your seatbelt on, girl. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
He is showing me that, and this does not surprise me with your dad being dramatic and you having all this dramatic energy. He is showing me he will appear to you in a mirror, in mirrors. He likes to do scrying, is what it's called. So that is where you're looking in the mirror. You might be putting your makeup on or something, and when you see a spirit in a mirror, it's not like a 3D human. It's not like you see them like you would a person. You can see like a shadow or movement of energy or just an awareness that something is there. But pay attention, because whenever you have that happen to you, that is your dad.
Okay.
And it feels like it's in your bathroom. So are you someone who does your makeup?
In my bathroom, yes.
Yes. Some people don't wear makeup. And so, but he showed me, I felt like I was really intent putting mascara on. It's like, oh, so this lady must do her makeup. So it is when it feels like you're doing your eye makeup, that because you're so focused.
Yes, I have a vanity, so I sit there and do my hair and makeup. So that makes sense.
Very good. So pay attention when you feel like there is a movement. And so when you're facing the mirror, it's going to be above, like on the right hand side and up, that you're going to feel like awareness and energy. That's going to be your dad.
Oh, awesome.
Okay, very good. One last thing, I was about to let him go. He's like, wait a minute, I'm not done. It's like, dude, you've been talking a long time. Your dad's a talker.
Yeah.
Yes.
He
Well,
was.
most men, even in spirit, I can get information from them, but your dad is someone that we could sit and visit with him for a solid 50 minutes and I would not run out of things.
Oh, yes,
Okay.
definitely. Definitely.
He is talking about you making sure y'all take that vacation. Like you go relax. And I feel like you're not going for a long time. I'm hearing 4 or 5 days, that you're just getting away for a little while. And it looks like you're around water. And so he's saying, make sure you take that.
Oh, that's wild. We keep, like I said, my husband, we've been so busy, and then he had a few health issues. And we keep talking about going to Key West, but we just keep putting it off and putting it off. So that would make sense.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for letting me visit with your dad today. He was a lot of fun. I appreciate his energy.
He he passed away when I was a teenager. So I felt like, I missed out on a lot.
Yeah.
But I did have somebody tell me that he's around me a lot. So interesting.
He is. And you know what? He will. I don't let spirit step up and say, tell them I'm around. I'm around them. As a medium, I don't like it. It's too general. That's why he had to show me different things, like make sure you're paying attention to him messing with your radio when you're doing your makeup and you feel this energy around you. That is your dad. It's just way too general. If a medium says, oh, they're around you, of course your people are around you.
Right.
Spirits always show it. So it's beautiful when they do that. And you can, I just feel you chuckling. I feel you putting your makeup on and chuckling.
Well,
Thank
thank you so
you.
much. I
Of course.
appreciate it.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye bye.
Her dad was fun. I liked him. All right. Who else is going to come up? I keep trying to get some water and I'm done. 3 hours of talking. Where's my other moderator? This moderator, I'm going to talk to Dee about that. My other moderator will run and get me water. It only take Dee, I don't know. How long of a drive is that? Like 20 hours or something? All right. Let's bring up this next spirit. I send you water remotely. That was Carrie. Dee was doing the same too. She's like, here. Like she was shaking some. Like, here. Okay. You know what? Y'all are just going to have to come with me to get water because I can't take it. We'll be back, Dee. I'll leave Dee. Y'all come with me. Let's take a tour of my house. Y'all can see my forehead for a moment. I take medications that will make my mouth dry, and so if I don't, it's look. There's the doggies. There's the hams. We're walking through my house. Here we go. That's my living room. Y'all can just see the ceiling. Now we're headed into the kitchen. Here we are in the kitchen. Getting my water from my junky refrigerator. My water from my junky refrigerator. My the same with the meds. I'm on a medication that causes dry mouth, and it is not to be taken. Thank you, Rosemary. It's not to be taken lightly. Because like talking, I make sure that if I ran out of water, I wouldn't do something like this and go get water. I would just keep talking, and it made sores develop in my mouth, which I had to go to another doctor for that. So they got to take a tour of my house. Did you see the tour of my house, Dee?
Yep, I did.
Dee was on her
I can't wait to get
I was gonna say Dee's gonna come visit me in the fall, so she'll get to see it herself. She'll stay in one of my extra bedrooms. She'll get to have her choice. She can be in my casita downstairs, which is like a huge area, or she can take. I need to take my medicine. Thanks for the reminder. You're welcome, Miss Rosemary. Okay. Now. Oh, okay. That's what we're doing right now. There is a gentleman stepping up, and this gentleman is letting me know he coached ball. I don't know if it feels like he did it, I was going to say professionally. I would even say like coaching at a high school or something, but he is showing me. I thought maybe at first it was a volunteer, but he's just doing it way too much. It feels like it was something he was paid to do, whether it was professional or a high school. I'm seeing him as being a coach. This gentleman was really good about making sure, like he took some of these boys under his wing and really talked to them about how to live their life. And he was a mentor. He was a role model for a lot of kids. He gave a lot of heart to his job. It wasn't, yes, it was a job, but also he gave a lot of heart to it. He's showing me that he lived a pretty simple life. but he lived for coaching. Like, he loved ball, he lived for coaching, he loved being a mentor for these boys. He really saved, now that he's looking, and he would have been told this while he was living, but he wouldn't have thought about it. He wouldn't have taken on because he was too humble. But he really saved lives of some boys. Interesting. Maybe he also taught, is that chemistry? So what he showed me, so sometimes this is funny how spirits give you, are you sure my dad is not still hanging around? Oh no, he'd still be hanging around. Your dad's always around you. Oh, are you saying this might be your dad or something? No, your dad's always hanging around you. So he's showing me, there was, when my baby daughter was in high school, she went to school part-time because we homeschooled, but she went there so she could cheer. But it was funny because I couldn't figure out why yes, he coached. Okay, very good. What I'm about to say, Lisa, is not going to fit your dad, because this next part, because the second he knows what I'm about to say, and this is how it's going to differentiate him, and this is why he's wanting me to tell the story. Because Lisa's like, are you sure this isn't my dad? So what I'm about to say is going to differentiate him, because her dad was not like I'm about to tell you. And so spirits can tell when someone is thinking about them. He's like, oh no, let me tell you how I was, because no. So this guy also taught chemistry or something. So my baby daughter was taking chemistry, and you could just tell, man, this guy did not like her. And I know people think that teachers are above that, but let me tell you, they're not. I did enough teaching and saw how some of these teachers behaved. They are not above it. Just instantly taking a dislike to a kid and being really hard on them. So after I met him and got to know some things about him, I figured it out. Now my daughter was she was a cheerleader, very pretty, that kind of flighty, airy fairy, all the boys type thing, right? He was going through a very messy divorce. So I'm sure my daughter was the epitome of what he did not like. The girl who was pretty, the girl who would just, didn't really, boy liked her. She was kind of like, yeah, whatever. Look at that, Brittany said, totally agree. My chem teacher hated me too. Right? So what is it about chemistry, Brittany? Is this person belong to you? Is he passed over? Okay, so we have this gentleman here who coached. He also taught, and he had gone through some tough times in his life. Even though for the guys, he was a good mentor. He was a man's man. He always had men's back. He wasn't so much about the girls, them being dramatic, this airy-fairy side of their personality. He also is showing me that I was about to say he played golf, but he's actually not showing me playing golf. He's showing me riding in a golf cart. So I don't know what that's about, but he is showing me riding in a golf cart. He drove a car. I don't know why he is showing me that. I'm feeling a lot of love for this car. I'm not saying it was anything special or it was beautiful or any of that, but I'm showing, okay, very good. He loved this car. Also, it's a heart problem. He had heart problems. All of a sudden, he's making my heart hurt. Okay, does this gentleman sound familiar to anyone? Let me recap. If he is yours, please put a yes in the comments or a mine. In the meantime, real quick, I'm going to tell you I have a free event coming up July 18th. It is going to be a group read. There will also be some card reads, and we're going to be talking about what happens in the Divine Collective. See if that's something that would resonate with you. And we'll have some Divine Collective members there. Also, July 8th is the card read for the Divine Collective. If you already know it's something you want to join, check that out. July 8th, we'll be doing card reads. And it's not just me, but everyone gets to read cards. So far, we've been able to accommodate everyone. There might become a time where not everyone gets to read according to how long it takes them to go through the readings. I try to keep everyone to short readings so everyone has the opportunity to read. But that comes up July 8th. Okay, so let me recap this gentleman. This gentleman coached. He was a role model for other kids. He really had a heart for them, the boys. He would try to teach them right from wrong, really try to show them how to live their lives. On the flip side, and he was a simple guy, he didn't want much out of life, but on the flip side, he showed me where he didn't have a lot of patience for the girls at the school, and not all of them, but the ones that were just like, you know, I'm this, I'm that, the pretty girls, the ones who kind of ran around the school like that. He didn't have much patience for them. He is showing me riding around in a golf cart, and he had heart problems. All right, does this gentleman sound familiar to y'all? All right, doesn't look like anyone's going to claim him. Oh, there we go. Looks like maybe Jess. I know that someone's spamming that violation thing. Yeah.
Seen that.
I'm assuming it's someone spamming. All right, Miss Jess, I'm about to ask you to go live. Hey, Jess, how are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
Doing really well. So you think this might be your husband's grandfather?
Possibly. And sorry if I go in and out. We are on our way up to Minnesota, so not
Oh,
great roads.
is your husband there?
Yeah, he's right next to me on the phone.
Oh, very good. I was wondering why he came up. That must be why. Okay, so now does your husband know about his grandfather not really liking the girls who were like these pretty girls who were kind of airy, fairy, flighty?
I don't know, but that is totally his personality. He's definitely a guy's guy. Like,
Yeah. I knew exactly why why he didn't like my daughter. She was that girl, that pretty girl who was airy.
but
fairy.
also I'm kind of that type of girl, and he had a soft spot for me. So I don't know.
He has a soft spot for you because you are, I'm hearing, a very good mom. Like you have enough substance to you that he knows what a good person you are.
Aw, sweet.
Also, this is the part that I didn't say on live because, you know, it's my daughter, but it's the truth. What this guy didn't also like is my daughter changed boys like she changed underwear. So she would be dating a boy, and if he did anything out of line, which I was full support of, you're talking to other girls, you're spending time with other girls, we're gonna break up. And so then she would leave these boys, you know, crying in school, and he didn't like that. I knew that. But
Yeah, no, good for her. But it makes sense. He was, yeah.
very good. Okay, so now instantly he is stepping up, talking about how happy he is. Y'all make sure that you make time for quality spending time together. Your husband's job, I'm hearing, is very difficult. He's letting me know that your husband's experiencing a lot of stress, really trying to keep the boundaries between his job and his family. Do you know what he's talking about?
100%. Yeah, he travels a lot, but he would rather be home. So
Yes.
he'll
That-
like take long drives late in the night just to make sure he's back at home.
Very good. So yes, absolutely. That's what he's showing me. Your husband really trying hard to compartmentalize work. He wants to say how proud he is of your husband. Not very many men would make that sacrifice that your husband is making. How your husband is always trying to make sure he's sacrificing his own sleep and his own self to make sure he's home with his family. And his grandfather's like, not very many men would do that.
1000% agree. He's an unbelievable father.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. His grandfather's going on and on about that. That sweet puppy. Is that puppy not liking the ride?
Yeah.
He's letting me out of here. That doggy's let me out of here. Now, I see in your profile picture you have 2 babies. Did you have a miscarriage or an abortion?
A miscarriage when I was very young.
Okay, very good. I was going to reference this 3rd child, but I see that you have 2 in there. I was like, oh, she had a miscarriage. His grandfather is mentioning that he has that baby. Now, I'm also feeling another baby coming into your family. Are y'all planning on having another baby?
No, but we're wondering about his brother because his brother actually just had a miscarriage, and I think,
Okay.
and so we were wondering if he's going to say something when we go up this weekend.
Very good. So that is what yes, I'm getting chills. That is exactly what he's referencing. Either they are pregnant or they're going to be pregnant soon. There is another
Yeah,
baby coming into their life.
that's awesome.
Yes. He is also so happy that y'all, so for whatever reason, someone almost didn't make this weekend happen. I'm seeing this weekend occurring and someone almost didn't make it, and the grandfather's really happy that it's happening.
Well, our little guy went home from school yesterday with a fever, and so we weren't
Um,
sure if we were going to be able to go, but it's very low grade, and he's still happy as a clam, so we decided to go. So that's probably what he's referring to.
that is absolutely what he was referring to. Uh, um, Okay, so he's taking me to a grill. So I'm sure they are going to be grilling. And I was like, like,
Yep.
whatever, hot dogs, hamburgers, everyone does that. But there's something else that y'all are grilling that not everyone grills on the 4th. Do you know what that is?
We picked up a bunch of wings from
Okay.
Sam's
Okay,
Club,
very
so
good.
maybe wings.
Very good. Wings.
I don't
That's going to
know.
be it. Because I could see something over on the
What else are
corner
you
of this
grilling this
grill
weekend?
that I wasn't sure, what is this? So
Ribs, he said too.
when spirits talk about things like something that odd that you're grilling and you're talking about the wings, the fact that I knew that someone wasn't going to make it, almost didn't make it on this trip. When they talk about things I wouldn't know, it's a sign that they're around. Also, he did a
Yeah.
really good job of proving that he's around by talking about your husband, how he navigates his work family balance, and how proud he is of that. Now, he's also showing me real
Aw,
quick,
yeah. Thank you.
y'all,
He did a job.
y'all are going on I see your family near a pool, but it's not this weekend. Whatever, if y'all are going to be around a pool this weekend, it's not that. He shows me y'all going on a vacation and you're around a pool. Do you know what he's referencing?
We haven't planned one yet, but we had talked about going on another trip as a family at some point.
Okay, very good.
And then
So
next
again,
weekend, we're going down to Illinois to be around my family.
okay, is there a pool there?
Oh, shoot.
Is there? Can you hear
Yes,
me?
we are going to meet up with my cousin and we're going to go hang out at her. Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes, 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 yes.
I'm
And you're
sorry,
gonna
I'm
hang out
going
with
in and
her?
out.
No, I get it. It's hard
But
when you're
yeah,
traveling.
we're going down to Illinois and we're hanging out at my cousin's.
Oh, very good. So this is a reference to he, again, proving how he is around you. Also, I'm hearing make sure you watch your little guy around that pool. He is braver than he should be. All right. Thank you, Jess. It sounds like we're popping in
Oh,
and out there.
wait.
She must be hitting a bad spot. She was popping in and out there. So if you can hear me, Jess, I know the babies are darling, aren't they? That the grandfather was saying, make sure you watch your little guy around the pool, that he is braver than he should be. All right, let's do some quick psychic. Somebody was talking yesterday because I wasn't doing any psychic. Hold on, let me see when my next appointment is. Let me check my calendar. Let me go to my calendar. Okay, yes, I have a few minutes. What do I have going on? I have that and that. Okay. All right. I get paranoid because I have before been late for an appointment and all that. Okay. Let's start. Sissy is the first one up here. I want you to help me answer these. I want you to feel into your body. So right now, drop into your body, see how it feels when I ask the question. Acknowledge how your body reacts to it. Is it pulling back? Is it feeling scrunched in? That's going to be your nose. If you're feeling excited, if you're feeling like you're moving forward, that is going to be your yeses. And that's more clairsentience. If you get just a yes or no written in your sight, that is clairvoyance. If you just know, that's claircognizance. Okay, Sissy wants to know, is my husband's health okay? What are we feeling? Is Sissy's husband's health okay? No one's answering. Okay, Brittany did. Brittany said yes. What are you feeling, Dee?
Not perfect.
Same. Yeah, Lisa said no. I was getting the same thing. I was waiting for someone else to chime in. I didn't want to influence, but when I asked Dee, she said, not perfect. I agree. He definitely, now, Sissy, this being said, it's nothing that, nothing drastic. I just feel little things going on that he can take care of that will improve his quality of life and that will, in the long term, make him feel better. Right, exactly what Big Trippy said. I just hit something. Bumps in the road, but he's going to be okay. But he does need to take care of it. Let me go back up here. Okay, the Cookie Lab. Will Demarian and I make it through this rough patch? And when will things look up? Okay, so the Cookie Lab. Will Demarian and I make it through this rough patch, and when will things look up? Okay, looks like we have a couple of people saying no, needs work. Tiffany is saying yes. What do you think, Dee? I'm feeling the same thing. Dee is feeling the same thing that I am. That y'all are going to make it through, but it's not just this one rough patch. It's going to be very bumpy. Like, I feel it being bumpy, being okay, bumpy. It's just, and I don't see it evening out for a very long time. But yes, I do see you making it through. It's just going to be, like I said, bumpy, bumpy. All right. I was going back up to where I left off so I could make sure. Let's see what we're. Okay, Geraldine. Will I get a good job this month? Okay, so we're not. This is where we need to be careful. We want to make sure, is it a good job for Geraldine? And is it Geraldine's idea of a good job? Our idea and her idea might be two different things. But so get into Geraldine's energy. Is Geraldine going to get a good job this month? So we're talking July of 2025. What are you feeling?
August.
She's feeling August. Okay, so no, not yet. No, August. I was feeling what Sissy is feeling, that you're going to get a job, but it's not going to be what you want. Sarah said not this month. I'm feeling not this month either. Actually, it might be towards the end of the month. It's going to be right on the cusp. But again, I am feeling it's not going to be the job that you particularly want. Okay, Rosemary is saying, do you see my grandmother moving back with her mother? Oh, my granddaughter. I was following that chain of events. I was like, that's... Okay, I misspoke. Rosemary, do you see my granddaughter moving back with her mother? What are y'all seeing on that? Jenna's saying yes. Tiffany's saying yes. I'm feeling no also. There's several no's. There's some yeses. Dia's saying no. I'm feeling no. Is she going to go at all? I don't know if she goes and visits her mom, but I am seeing her popping over there and coming back. Popping over there and coming back. So I'm not sure if that is her going and living there for a little while and popping back, but it feels more like a visit. Like I'm going there, I'm going to visit, and she's coming back. She's going to visit and coming back. I don't see her going there permanently. Your granddaughter, I don't know if she ever says she wants to, but she really doesn't. So she may say that to be, kids can be, they're kids. I don't want to get away from it, but she really doesn't. She may say that, but she doesn't. All right, very good. Okay, let's answer it, Jen. This is one of those you're like, will I get this exemption that I need for a job? Would Jen get the exemption she needs for a job? Is Jen going to get the exemption she needs? Where are you feeling, Dee?
No.
Interesting. Okay. What?
All the no's.
I know. This is weird because everyone is saying no and I'm feeling yes. Like Dee said no. Everyone said no. I'm feeling that you will get the exemption. Sorry. That you will get it eventually. I know. That's weird. All right. I know. So we need to keep us updated, Miss Jen, if you get the exemption or not. I don't think you're going to get it on the first try. I do feel you pushing and pushing. So I follow the timeline. I was like, okay, I see you almost trying 3 times to get this exemption before it goes through. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. You're welcome, Miss Jen. Okay, Amanda Waldron. I don't know what this means, but we'll see if we can answer it. These are those questions I don't know. I mean, we're going to answer it, but there's so much information that can go behind it. Married 20 years tomorrow and it feels all wrong. Can you validate? Okay, so here's the problem with that. Okay, so I want everyone to stop and not answer this question yet. Can we validate that it feels all wrong with her? Well, then we're just reading your energy. So that's what's wrong with this question. I don't want anyone to answer it because all you'd be doing is reading Amanda's energy, which is not really what she's asking here. So if you could clarify the question, because what you're going to be answering is married 20 years and it feels all wrong. Well, if it feels all wrong to her, it feels all wrong to her. Right? So yeah, it feels wrong because she's entitled to her feelings, right? What we need to answer more is what she actually is asking but isn't asking. Like, is my husband having an affair? Does he love me anymore? Those types of questions. Oh, wow. Deliz. Will I elope? I don't know. Are you going to elope? Okay, I'm kidding. Okay, is Delez going to elope? What do you feel, Dee?
It's up to her.
Apparently, she's game. I think it must be up to the other guy, to the other person. I shouldn't say guy. It is up to the other person.
Serious. No.
This is about half and half. Some are saying no, some saying yes. What are you feeling, Dee?
I think she will.
Interesting. I'm feeling no.
Cottage. I see the cottage, though. It's not going to be a big wedding.
A cottage, so it's not going to be a big wedding. So maybe I'm not feeling an elopement. I'm feeling a very tiny wedding.
Oh,
So maybe I'm seeing what Dee is seeing. So she maybe is calling that an elopement. Because an elopement to me is like going somewhere and just going to a justice of the peace, right?
Oh,
That's
okay.
an elopement to me. And so this is where we have to be careful because I am seeing you having a very tiny wedding, like going somewhere and it being very tiny and not very many people know about it. I am seeing that happen for you. So if that's what you call an elopement, yes, ma'am, I'm seeing that.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, okay. Mother Earth. Lindsay wants to know, will I get into dental hygiene school? Hygiene school. What are you feeling, Dee?
It was fun work. Yep.
I'm feeling yes also. Everyone's saying yes. Dee is saying yes.
It was fun work. Yep.
I'm feeling yes also. Everyone's saying yes. Dee is saying yes. Sarah, Dee said with a lot of work, and Sarah said yes, with a lot of work. You will do well. Very good. Oh, very good. Here we go, Amanda. What she was really wanting to know. Decline. Okay. Is my husband in it for better or for worse? There you go. Is Amanda's husband in it? I love that question, Amanda. That's beautiful, actually. I don't know why I love that question so much. Okay, is Amanda's husband in it for better or for worse? I'll have Dee's answer. He's in on the way. Someone else said yes. Dee said no. I'm more with Dee. It feels like he has he has very mixed feelings. Sarah's saying, I don't think so. I'm not feeling it. Me either. I'm feeling like he has one foot out the door. And I'm not saying that he is planning on leaving you. I'm not saying that at all. I'm tapping into his feelings. Like his feelings are kind of removed from you. I'm sorry, honey. But since I'm not feeling him completely checked out, it means that it can be saved. It means if y'all work on it, it can be saved. All right. I want to thank everyone who is joining me. I'm going to grab some lunch before I go to my next appointment because I don't like going into readings hungry. All right. Y'all have a great day. Oh, and I guess I don't have any. All right. Y'all have a great day. Oh, and I guess I don't have any. I'm not going to be live tomorrow. Of course, tomorrow's the 4th. Happy 4th of July. If you haven't done so yet, you're very welcome. Y'all are very welcome. Please click that follow button. Remember, I have the free event coming up July 18th. Register on my website, Christy Godwin Psychic Medium, under the event section. And I will put out another live schedule. I'm not sure what that's going to look like. It won't be tomorrow. I'm going to be with my family. But keep an eye out. I will put on another live schedule. It also makes me be accountable because there are times where I'm like, I could like go meditate or do something. But if I put it out there, I'm going to be live. I'm pretty much